Welcome to Derry Fight Night!
Are you ready to wrestling?
Here we go. All right, folks, it is time for another Derry Fight Night. We are going to get right to the action. Our first match tonight. We have a pink slip match. That is right. It is a battle royale. 4 greasers enter the ring, all putting their pink slips up. The winner takes all.
Everyone knows I'm a car boy, so I couldn't be any more excited.
Arnie after he lost his virginity to Christine. It's his grease makeover.
That is very true.
The red letters.
So good.
Yep. He's been a new man ever since he found his way inside Christine.
I said it lovely.
Last time we saw Arnie, actually, he was teaming up with Ray Garrity in a handicap match against the Major, but he's had a total personality shift since then.
Yeah, this kid used to be a nerd.
I don't know what his drive is.
And his opponent called
Billy Nolan.
Who, Ben?
What was that, Ben?
What? He looks so much like John Travolta.
Well,
He's kind of hot.
Billy Nolan of Carrie fame famously died in his car, but he has since come back and had it repaired.
Sometimes they come back. Yeah.
Team Billy.
Sometimes John Travolta comes back.
Well, Ben, you're a car boy. What do you recall of Billy Nolan's pride in his ride?
Well, he killed a pig.
He did kill a pig.
This was our first book, Josh.
That's why I went to
It was 5 years
Wow,
ago.
yeah.
I think that movie had a Bible in it.
I heard a rumor. The way we actually speculated it might be a relative of Christine's during our reading, if I recall.
I think we did, yeah. It was a similar...
Holy shit. Ace Merrill's music is amazing.
This is Load My Gun by Jeff Loader on Ace Merrill's intro.
Holy
Jeff.
shit. See, for my money, Ace has the most to lose. That Tucker talisman is a magic car. I mean, police can't detect it. It drives itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how much greaser cred can you have if you drive your boss's car? Right?
Ooh, that's a real good point.
I mean, he's a pretender. He's a poser, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know that the people who do look up to him are just weenies.
I don't want to
Yes,
know what
it's
happens when Leland finds out he stole things. That is
Fourth entrant, the Crimson King, King's favorite greaser.
No, I've not seen Boogeyman.
No, I still want to see it so bad. We never had the chance to go out as a group.
Right. All right, and our final entry. You know him. You hate him. It's Buddy Repperton.
It's so exciting.
from Northridge, California.
At Texas Driver Boy.
71 pounds.
Oh, thank you so much, Ori Gringo. What is the title of?
This is Shut Your Head by Buddy Repperton.
Kick ass.
By Buddy Repperton.
His thrusting to the music is...
It is. It makes me so happy. I can't explain to you. Holy shit!
God damn.
It is Buddy Repperton's first appearance in Fight Night, and he is making an impression.
Are Twitch streams eligible for a Grammy? 'Cause that was amazing.
Oh my god!
Jeff, you angel.
Jeff Loader, everybody. Wow. All right, we have our 4 combatants now. As I was telling you, the rules of a pink slip match. It will be 1 pinfall for all the pink slips. Whichever one of these is the first person to get a pin or submission will walk away. We'll walk away with all the cars and all the greaser cred.
Just based on the size of these boards, I would say Buddy Repperton has an advantage. Because he's built like a brick shit.
He sure is.
And he has the best entrance.
I always envisioned Buddy as kind of a brick shit house when we were reading it. I don't know if either of you remember.
Which book?
Yeah, you were going to have to remind me who Buddy Repperton is.
Christine.
God, fake fan.
Buddy Repperton from Christine.
Why was I thinking Needful Things?
Because we were talking about the Tucker
ran
Towns
down.
I've been watching more wrestling things to try to hone my skills of announcing, and what I figured out is that the announcers just say what the wrestlers are doing.
That is correct.
Yeah. So get to it, CM.
Arnie and Buddy are in a headlock, and Arnie got thrown out of the ring, and his back hurts.
Here's the thing. This match has to end in the ring, and none of the greasers are in the ring. I get that they feel more comfortable on the concrete, don't get me wrong, but it's going to take its toll.
If that's the case, the referee is in the lead. Also, if you had told me, look at this really cool Nathan Explosion character I made, I would be like, yeah, you did it.
I don't know what that means. Is that a compliment?
Buddy Repperton, he looks a lot like Nathan Explosion from Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
All right, great.
He just needs longer hair.
Yeah, it's straight.
He needs to be more Peter Steele-y. Josh, can you make a Peter Steele?
Sure.
Thank you.
I don't know who that is. Now, an important dynamic here is that there is a relationship between Buddy and Arnie. They have a history. Not sure if that's going to play into this or not.
Double suplex. He
Hanging
keeps
on
doing
for a third.
He keeps doing it.
Buddy is vicious.
I don't know if you all know this, but that's bad for your spine.
Buddy Repperton going for the pin. Our first pinfall attempt.
Wow.
That could have. I mean, if you dropped me on my spine enough,
And
I'd stay
Arnie
down.
gets a solid punch to the butt.
Why is he dragging him around? Why doesn't he just pin him?
Oh, the Texas driver!
You need to wear down their stamina by dragging them around before you can try.
Just
for the
seems
pin.
really like a slap in the face.
The average man requires 12 to 15 suplexes before he's ready to be pinned.
Oh, God! Ace Merill dropping all of his weight from the top rope.
Meanwhile, he's dead. Oh, there he is. Okay. I was worried. His little nerd body can't take it.
Oh, Ace Merill has a chance to take control. High risk going to the top rope. What are we going to see from Ace Merill? Oh, God! That was the furthest fall I've ever seen on a drop kick.
Was that move originally done by Captain Lou Albano in his training to be Mario?
It may or may not. Cheap shots from Ace Merill. Oh, drop kick to the knee. Last time we saw Ace, he was interfering in the Needful Deeds match.
Yeah.
So we know he plays dirty.
So I think Buddy and Arnie need to team up for a minute.
Oh,
Get Ace out of the way.
that
cool
was
as hell.
double knees to the face. They're from the same area. It makes sense. Ace Merill returning to the top rope. Oh my God!
Now, Josh, do you know if Arnie is still wearing his cursed back brace?
Oh, he has to be.
Yes, of course.
He never gets out of that thing. Ever.
if he is out of it, he needs it now as he's fallen to the side of the ring.
Oh, the crowd hates whatever's happening.
Oh, a reversal from
Reverse.
Billy Nolan. Really? I never thought I would be worried about Billy Nolan. Oh.
Now, how do you think this match would change if managers were allowed ringside? Because I think Billy
Holy
Nolan's girlfriend would probably be playing dirty, throwing blood in the ring.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
That would be
true.
awesome.
Just being real mean on the sides.
Is it her name Christy?
It might, no. Oh my God,
How
we read
could
that
we
book
know?
so long
I
ago.
know.
We're not a Stephen King podcast or anything.
Yeah, that was a power bomb over the top rope to the floor by Billy. Oh, here we go. Billy Nolan going for a pin. Kick out after one. Apparently that back brace is doing him a lot of good, but he doesn't have any
Doesn't
protection on
protect
his
the
face.
nose. Doesn't protect the nose, Josh.
Arnie's been busted open.
Every time I think that blood is their blood, and it's the blood on our logo.
Well, that's why it's put there. It's strategically.
Yeah, we
there.
did that on purpose.
I don't know if it's a wise decision to be fighting outside the ring, leaving two legal men in there. You're just asking yourself for trouble.
So if there's a pin inside the ring while they're out, are they disqualified?
That's the end of the
from
match.
Okay.
It is first person to get a pin.
First pin. Oh, okay. I mean, I knew that, but not all of our
In
watchers.
case anybody didn't know.
Yeah.
Arnie, a knee to the chest from the top, and he's got him in a submission. Is Billy Nolan gonna tap and lose his car? Is he gonna give up everybody's car right now?
Go, Arnie. Oh, no.
Oh,
Buddy got back
he
in the
saw,
ring.
He saw Buddy
he got out right
coming
away.
back in. He was like, no. No, thank you. Ace Merill just busted Buddy Repperton open on the outside. Just, if the two people who are going to brutalize each other the most, it makes sense that it's Ace Merill and Buddy Repperton,
Yeah.
honestly. Ben, what do you
Arnie
think
getting
of,
thrown around like a rag doll.
what do you think of Billy Nolan's debut performance so far?
I like that move.
Ouch!
Oh, he's
no.
going for it.
What?
Come on, Arnie, get up. No.
Oh, kick out after two. That was almost all of the cards.
No. Come on, Arnie.
Going for it. Oh my God. There it is,
All
Billy
right.
Nolan, everybody.
Billy won.
It really makes sense that
Arnie's
they're trying
bully
to
beat
push
him.
Billy Nolan. He's the biggest star on the roster, I think. John Travolta.
Yeah,
that is
that's
very,
true.
very true. We spent a lot of money to get John Travolta for this. What are your thoughts? Any surprises? How you feeling about that match, guys?
I really thought Arnie had it because he has the power of Christine behind him. And
But I have a question about that though.
Yeah?
How's Christine gonna react to that?
we're gonna find out later tonight.
I suppose so.
she's a car
Wait,
she's
what?
going to drive
We are going to
through
find
his
out.
house.
What, Ben?
What, Ben?
How?
What's going
You know
on?
what? Never mind. Let's move
don't
on to
worry
the next
about it.
match.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right. Any other standouts for you so far? Anything from that match?
Just top rope action.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Buddy Repperton compressing spines was pretty brutal.
The sheer number of suplexes by volume of that match was fairly impressive.
Those face punches just seemed really mean.
It
It didn't seem like wrestling. It seemed like
No, it's
beating
just
someone
punching.
up.
But I think we can all agree Buddy Repperton made the best entrance.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
yes.
I would would have given it to him just for that.
Let us know in the chat what you thought of the end of the match, if you thought the right man won. But while we're waiting to hear about that, let's talk about our next matchup. We have a women's tag match. It is the team from Colorado, Dayna Jergens and Mother Abigail versus Bobbi Anderson and Rose the Hat.
Wow, what a pair.
Interesting.
It is going to be very interesting. I don't know how things have been between Mother Abigail and Dayna Jergens, because as you remember, in the women's battle royale last time, it was down to Carrie, Mother Abigail, and Dayna Jergens. And instead of working together, they eliminated each other, and Carrie will be in the championship match tonight. So I don't know how things have fared between those. Do you think that's going to impact them, CM?
Definitely.
Would you care to elaborate?
Asked and answered.
I would not. No.
My big thing about this match is it's really a matter of whether they're fighting to prove the strength of God. Because, I mean, on the one side, Rose the Hat has the power of steam and the shine, and Bobbi Anderson has the power of aliens and D-cell batteries. And Mother Abigail and Dayna Jergens are just two ladies who think God is real cool.
Well,
so
they have
are they going to be
the power
able...
of the white, though,
That's true.
which I think...
And Dayna Jergens is kind of a badass. She's a gunslinger.
That's true.
All right, let's go ahead and we have our first combatants heading to the ring right now.
Thank you, Solomon.
Yes, Arnie. Yeah, good call.
Ooh.
Here we go, Mother Abigail.
What's this called?
The name of Mother Abigail's?
The following contest is a tag team match.
Mother Abigail is
scheduled
coming
for
into
one
Still
fall.
Living by
Introducing
Jeffrey
first,
Loader.
From Nebraska, the chosen one.
The chosen one, Mother Abigail. We saw last time, she's very spry.
She is.
Yeah, but since the last match, I hear she has spent several nights in a cornfield.
Oh, I heard rumors, but they had not been confirmed.
But she has a sick-ass gym.
She's got a big
She's
old
stronger
squat.
than ever.
She's been squatting hay bales. Mother Abigail is, I believe, 113 now.
Well, the book was written in...
Well, not like now, 2023. Oh, she's...
And her partner.
She's such a badass.
Colorado.
Watch out, she's got a banana up her sleeve. Dayna Jergens!
This banger for Dayna Jergens is Naked for the Last Time by Jeffrey Loader.
Yeah.
Jeff's titles are so goddamn good. I can't help but notice. I know it might not be a big deal, but they decided not to come down to the ring as a team. It stands out to me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Dayna is always kind of pushing the envelope with people, though. I mean, she's opinionated, and even though she respects Mother Abigail, she's going to express herself.
Kind of a loner. Decided to go west on her own.
Yeah.
Sticking with the group. How will that play out in a team match?
Excuse me, I just want to say that this is my favorite intro.
Tommy Knockers. Here we go.
This is Beer Goggles by Jeff Loader.
From Area 51.
Who let her do that?
She built it from what she found backstage. We also can't find any batteries, so if the feed goes down, it's because she stole them.
The backstage skull is missing, but I think we found it.
Oh,
Did
God.
she turn the lights green?
I was hit with her. Yes.
Bobbi is so tech savvy. Who knows what tricks she has up her sleeve for this match?
And Josh, you're going to have to remind me that TCB on the front of the tank. What does that stand for, bud?
That cool bitch.
Tommy knockers
Of course, we all knew.
Bust.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I don't know why I
Please.
said that.
I missed it.
Tommy knockers can bust.
That is what I meant. That is true. I'm getting bad sources tonight, I feel like.
That's Josh's future lower back tattoo.
Spelled out.
Yeah. Tommy knockers can bust with a little spaceship.
It's our first time seeing Rose the Hat.
From seasonal residences.
There it is.
This is Queen Bitch of Castle Hell
Yes.
by Jeff Loader.
And I love that she stole the hat from that one episode of Nope, not gonna make the poll. How are you doing, everybody? How are you enjoying the fight so far? Don't worry about it.
The always sinister.
Thank you, Keaton. I do my best.
Oh, what is an aggressive early
Are they having a
switch?
disagreement?
Apparently. I don't know what the cause of that was, but Mother Abigail apparently wants to start things off.
That makes me think that Mother Abigail has a particular bone to pick with Bobbi. What could that possibly be?
Well, they
Science versus religion, right?
Yeah, I think that's the point Ben's making. Devin, you turned to subtext into text.
Story of my life.
Now, once again, for a reminder, for those of you who have not seen a tag team match, only one member from each team will be in the ring at a time. The legal member of that team must make a pinfall or submission.
Solomon, I fucking love you. The Mighty Boosh. That's what I was trying to say. He looks like the fucking eel guy from the Mighty Boosh. Eels, up inside you. Finding an entrance where they can.
Oh, double arm over the top suplex.
You know, I can't help but not completely think of Bobbi as an antagonist. Like, I still feel sympathy for her character. I mean, I think it's awesome she's this version of herself. So into it, but makes me a little bit sad.
Now, were any other Tommy knockers allowed into the arena tonight? Because we know that they're group mind, and her powers would be way stronger if she had a few
I feel like I
buddies.
see the dog in the very back and his
Oh, no.
little
Who let the dog in
container.
here? Now I'm suspicious of all the green I see.
Yeah.
God! That Tommy Knocker strength. And well, you have to ask yourself the same question about Rose the Hat. Did Rose take steam before this match?
Oh, she had to.
There's no way to know for sure.
I think didn't they outlaw the performance-enhancing drugs though?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, but Rose is. She's a cheater.
Okay.
You know, I bet maybe she also planted something in everybody's head about playing bad.
That very well could be. She's very, very sneaky. Great reversal by Dayna Jergens. Reverse DDT. Is she going to go for the tag? Good call.
Why is that a good call?
Solid tag team strategy. Keep the fresh person in. So whenever
I
you
gotcha.
kind of worn out, taking a few hits, you want to make a tag team. The person on your team is rested.
So Dayna is being an excellent team player right now. Do you guys think that she's not going to tag when she should later on in the match?
That is a possibility. Oh. God, Bobbi after one. Gonna have to do a lot more damage to a Tommy Knocker. I'm starting to think Ben is right. There may be some more Tommy Knockers out here.
It's a distinct possibility.
If you're a Tommy Knocker in the chat, you legally have to tell us. Choke slam!
You guys, we can see the colors of the chat.
Oh my
names.
God, where are you gonna go?
Jeff.
Oh my God, what is she doing? Oh my God.
Wow. Was that face first into
was-
the mat?
Face
Oh.
first.
Wow. Kind of thought she had her for
Dayna
me.
calling for a tag, trying to get her partner to come out here.
It's really that.
Oh, DDT!
Mother
Make the tag.
Abigail is kind of showing that. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say she's really showing that pride that was kind of her downfall at the end.
Oh.
Bobbi after 2. The fact that Rose the Hat didn't feel like she needed to come in to break that up shows how much confidence she has in her teammate.
Yeah, but how long is that gonna last? There's obviously the heels here.
Very
How
true.
clean are they gonna play this? Really?
I want to say, because I keep gasping when things happen, and I'm not doing it on purpose. I haven't seen any of this. So it's all my actual reaction.
Of course you haven't seen any of this. This is happening,
It's happening
at
live.
the Derry Civic Arena.
Yes.
I am interested to see, we didn't get to see Rose in action very much on her first time in. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, she definitely took steam.
Jesus.
She definitely took steam.
Man, hop up over all 3
Yeah.
ropes.
Dayna, smart call, making the tag.
Oh, Mother Abigail.
That is
thrown
not good on the
out.
hips.
Oh, team, not looking good for Team Colorado. Oh, Mother Abigail!
Oh, Mother Abigail.
Oh,
Kick out of
God was
Oh.
looking down like, nice.
Oh, no. Oh.
Here we go.
This is very
Mother
bad.
Abigail is feeling the spirit. The spirit's moving her.
This is the Exorcist shit.
It's the power of God
Tommy
moving through
knocker
her.
got into her. She's possessed.
Hey, Izzy.
The Mother Abigail! Dropping her in the center of the ring.
Hell yeah. Oh, here they
Wow.
I gotta say, if Rose hadn't gotten in there in time, I think
I
this
think
one was
she
over.
would have.
Oh my God!
Ooh.
Jesus! Dragon suplex. Mother Abigail
Tags in
wisely making
Dayna.
the tag.
Yep.
Dayna still looking fresh here. I don't think Bobbi can hold out against this much longer.
I feel like, yeah, Bobbi needs to make a tag.
Oh, right to the small of the back.
Mother Abigail not letting her walk away after that. So it looks like we might be getting a little action on the outside of the ring also. Yeah, Spanky, she does look pale. Oh, on the outside of the
Jesus.
ring.
Oh, no.
They are going at it out there.
Oh, that was close.
Last time Bobbi was in the ring, she left a few teeth. No one hit her. It was when she got in the ring. They just kind of fell out.
Mother Abigail needs to focus.
That problem should not reoccur, as she does not have any.
Oh, Dayna needs a tag, you guys.
Desperately. But that also speaks to Bobbi's resiliency. She's been taking a beating for a while.
She's been
in there.
taking her vitamin D. Like D-cell.
There it is, yes.
Even the true amount. I was really hoping Mother Abigail was just going to punch her in the back of the head.
Oh my God!
no.
Rose the
God.
Hat
Oh, that was
does not care
brutal.
who's legal in this match.
Oh, right into the stairs, like Will Ospreay.
Oh. Shaky
Sorry,
cam.
our cameraman.
We're getting our
Turn it
medics
to the rave.
We're getting our medics to the camera booth. It is okay.
What is the mind game that Rose is playing right now? Oh, don't. Ori Gringo, you said it. Don't waste time.
See, I feel like when Rose suddenly gets out of the ring like that, it's because Dayna's kicked her out of her head.
Ooh. That's how she's staying one step ahead.
You're proposing that this entire match is taking place inside of Rose the Hat's kind of mind palace.
Cross body.
Shit.
Oh. The Lord Splash.
Hell yeah. What do you call that move?
The Lord's face punch.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh.
Whoa!
That was
What?
cool.
I believe, CM, you gave that a name for Dayna's submission maneuver. I don't remember what you named
The
it.
hot banana.
The hot banana. Oh!
Shit.
Tried to cook. Bobbi reversed it on Dayna, dropping her on
Oh,
her
she
head.
cold bananaed. Oh.
But that doesn't
What are we
help
setting up for?
Rose.
Nothing, apparently.
Oh, what?
Said, what are we setting up for?
Oh.
And then she just
And then
kicks
she
her in the
walked.
ribs.
Solomon, thank you for sharing the Discord link. Anybody who's having a good time hanging out that's not on our Discord, grab that link, come chat Stephen King with us on our Discord.
Yeah.
We actually shut down our website. This is the first announcement you're hearing of that, because we haven't talked about it on social media yet.
Well, we didn't know anybody went there, too.
Yeah.
So.
We shut it down, so we're basically moving all the website stuff to Discord. So if you want to stay with us, we're going to be way more active on the Discord.
Oh. Got attack to the elbow.
All right, Bobby's.
Terrible.
Oh, going for a super kick. Dayna reversed it, dropped her on her head. Nicely done. Oh my God.
Wait.
Dayna went for a tag and Mother Abigail.
Oh, back to the cornfield.
What is happening? Where's she? Mother Abigail has just
man.
left.
Oh no!
She's got to go pray.
What an insane twist.
She felt called to wander, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, she's got to have a reason.
I hope so. I don't want to be her when Dayna wants that explanation. I'll be honest. It looks like we have ourselves suddenly a handicap match. Ben, what do you think about this? What's this the plan here for Dayna?
Well, I'm just looking forward to Fight Night 4 when we get the three-way revenge match between Dayna, Mother Abigail, and Jesus, I guess?
Wow.
Oh my God!
Did her hat change?
She had her so hard her hat's different.
It is.
Straight up a different hat! She straight up has a totally different hat!
Oh,
No effect at all.
Also, it has to be a female character model for it to be a match, so it would have to be Lady Jesus.
no. That's
I'm
fun.
into it.
How about Mary? Virgin Mary.
I don't know if they have a beef against Mary.
Well, she's repping Jesus.
There it is.
She's like, you got to beef
Yeah,
with my
she's
son, you got to
Dayna
beef
just
with me.
toying
It's
with
valid.
Rose at this point.
It's his ballet.
I don't like that move.
Oh, God. Dayna has to keep the pressure on. If she lets them take control, it's it for her.
I know, she stood up to flag. I think she can do this.
Her hubris. Taking too much time on the top rope. I think she might have.
You guys-
She bruised it.
This is a match of proud women.
It really is. Oh, here we go. Knee to the face.
Absolutely brutal. I cannot believe this match is still going on.
Dayna's lasting a long time by herself. You gotta give her credit. She's a fighter. Oh, there it is. The hot banana.
Oh, this
Is
is
she
it,
gonna
you
tap
guys.
out?
No.
What's Bobbi doing?
Come on,
Bobby,
Standing
get it
there.
together.
Did she kick Rose?
Yeah, I think she did. She broke up the submission. Oh,
What the fudge?
Oh, that was.
The Tommy rack.
Get up, Dayna.
But what's the referee can count, but I mean she can't make a tag to anybody. She's by herself. The damage is done.
Wow.
Yikes.
That's vicious.
She's resorting to what she has to do.
Yeah.
Dayna trying to build up some momentum, just being shut down.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go.
Tagging Bobbi in.
See, they can just do this no matter how hard Dayna fights. As long as it's two of them, nothing Dayna can do.
Mother Abigail has to come back.
Jesus. What is...
God!
Wow.
They're just going to dismantle her, limb from limb. Jeez. I don't know how much more Dayna can take. They should just pin her and get it over with. Put her out of her misery.
Send her home, Rose.
This has got to be it. Thankfully, 1, 2. Oh my God!
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Here we go. Oh, submission.
Oh.
God, it's gonna make Dayna tap out.
Don't do it, Dayna. Don't do it.
Get to the rope.
I mean,
Survived
she's
Floyd.
trained. What was she trained in? Jiu-jitsu?
Yes.
Krav Maga.
Kremga.
That one sketch from Monty Python about defending yourself against a man armed with a banana.
Oh, that. I forgot. Yeah, she was trying to take her steam. That's why she was choking her so close to her
you're
face.
right.
Ah.
Oh, good one.
If the referee had seen that, I think that would have been a disqualification. But I'm not the ref. Dayna. Boom!
Right.
Rose the Hat's gonna need a new nose. And a new hat.
No, Rose has had a lot of hand trauma in this match.
Very, very true. Bobbi just. Oh! Rosie!
Oh my gosh, Rosie.
Rosie was not gonna stand for this.
Oh, this is the best moment ever, you guys.
Here we go.
Rose versus Rose.
Rose the Hat.
Amazing.
Rosie McClendon. Over the top rope. That is
Oh my.
technically Dayna and Rosie aren't the winners because that's a disqualification.
No,
but
screw that. This is the best match ever.
it's a moral victory, I guess.
Wow.
Rosie couldn't stand to watch that 2-on-1 assault any
this
longer.
is perfect. That makes
I think
my
we
heart
just
happy.
watched the birth of a new legendary tag team. Dayna and Rosie,
that
who wants
seems-
to fucking fight them?
That was.
That would just be like Guns and Rosies.
Oh my God. Oh, that.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. I gotta say, not how I thought that match was gonna turn out in any way.
Yeah, that like healed something inside of me that I didn't know was hurt.
And we never saw Mother Abigail again. I guess we're gonna have to
Wait, are we announcing that officially? Mother Abigail's dead?
I think we'll see. Nobody's found her. She walked out of the arena
Oh, shit.
barefoot into the wilderness.
Oh, Devin, play The Way by Fastball.
All right.
We
doing it.
can't for copyright, but can you sing it? Just off key though, so we don't get copyright stricken.
I don't
Anyway,
know that song.
don't worry about it.
Oh wow! All right, a big surprise. Up next, big match. Ben, you're gonna get a lot of answers to your burning questions because up next we have the Demolition Derby match.
The what?
The Demolition Derby match. You see, this is going to be for the #1 contender for the Maximum Overdrive Championship.
Oh.
So we have the Buick 8
I'm so excited.
versus Christine in a 10-minute
Car fight.
Demolition Derby match. The rules of this match is that once the bell rings, they will have 10 minutes to score as many pinfalls or submissions on their opponent. So it's not just
Like
one and
cars,
done. So you have to beat your opponent down like a demolition derby.
I'm so excited. I think people who follow the Derry Instagram will know exactly how excited I am for this particular match.
I've got a question.
Yeah, sure.
So, just to throughout tonight's show, I've shown that I don't have the best memory. We've read these books a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Christine and Buick ate our cars.
Yes,
Ben.
they are.
Oh.
That's very derivative of you, but
Ben.
It's reductive.
Just cars.
So you've jinked these cars.
well, it's the Maximum Overdrive Championship makes cars do crazy things.
I'm so excited.
I'm not going to pretend you guys both don't. We got to know the Maximum Overdrive champion is going to be watching this match very closely because he'll have to defend that title at our next event.
Hold on.
Sorry, yeah.
Don't tell me.
Okay. Don't guess because I don't want you to guess right.
Okay. I have it. Okay.
All right, it's time to go down to the ring where we have our combatants coming down.
We need a big juicy. We need a big juicy character.
This is not the technical difficulties. 1 sec.
Hey, it has
I
to
wonder
happen
if this
once.
technical difficulties.
We've been nailing it tonight.
If Devin's gonna get
No, that one was on me.
Not
That one's not on
the
Devin.
back.
That one's on me.
But
oh yeah, I think we have.
Yep. You. I did a bad.
yeah, everyone give it up for Devin though, because
Woo!
tonight's been so smooth.
Yes. Holy shit. I'm so excited. All right, coming to the ring first. The Buick 8!
I'm going to cry.
Oh my goodness!
I'm without words.
Wow.
I don't know what I was expecting. This wasn't it.
Josh,
Yeah.
good job.
Thank you.
You did.
You guys, this is all Josh.
Impossible is selling cheap by Jeff Loden.
Nice.
So talking sick.
This is so much cooler than the book.
Right? Why wasn't the book about this kind of stuff?
This is its true form.
Namely wrestling.
This gives me Psycho Gorman vibes.
Ooh yeah, Super Psycho Gorman vibes.
I love this character.
I know what I'm going for is Halloween.
Yeah.
Words.
Hell yeah.
I'm cosplaying this is what I'm saying.
All right, and up next, here we go. Our first look at Christine.
This is Love is the Old Slot.
And his opponent
Nice.
from the 50s, weighing in
Amazing.
at
Here we go.
Wow, this is awesome.
I have feelings about this.
We're all really attracted to whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
Collectively, for sure. Yeah.
I'm upset that Josh made it.
I did make it.
It makes me
I
more
made it
attracted
sexy.
to Josh, too. Like,
yeah.
just tangentially.
Josh, are you handsomer? Is your beard fuller all of a sudden? Wow.
So great.
I get it, Arnie. I get it.
Solomon, right there, my dude. Right there.
Oh,
Show me.
good-
Thanks,
good
Ori Gringo.
pull.
Why isn't more stuff?
Oh my
That's all
god.
I'm saying.
Josh, you created a porno.
Show me. All right, they have 10 minutes. See whoever gets the most pinfalls or submissions will
I
become
feel
number
like-
one contender.
I feel like I shouldn't say anything for 10 minutes.
I need your thoughts on Christine. Give me all your thoughts now that you've seen Christine. Ben, your thoughts on the Buick?
For just a second.
Oh shit!
I'm
Imagine-
speechless.
For just a second. Imagine it is the mid-'80s. And John Carpenter, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm adapting Christine the screen. And you're like, oh, that's going to be so... And then it comes out, and it's this.
But you know what this has to be?
What?
This has to be body horror. Cronenberg. This
it has to be Cronenberg. If Cronenberg and Christine,
Yeah.
They would be designed like this. And it would be,
that's Arnie and Christine as one.
Oh. I don't know. Christine does have some tension as
Arnie.
she's been lost. That's
Makes me hear
crazy.
Rammstein. Like,
Thank you.
It's interesting because these two both have a lot of junk in their trunk. Christine has ghosts
That's true.
of all her victims, or lovers, or both. And the Buick can pull
oh, hello.
anything from this other world.
Yeah, that's very true. If a couch-sized fish shoots out of his trunk,
And
I
then
feel like
that's
that's a
it for Christine.
disqualification
Oh,
Oh, you saying that guy has a couch-sized fish?
in his trunk.
in his trunk.
Wait, that's different than what I was thinking.
Well, he's glowing purple, and we know that's a bad sign.
Double axe handle off the top rope,
Wow.
just stepping.
Wow, so disrespectful.
That's so brutal.
Something about the way that these two wrestlers are moving is more brutal than anything else we've seen tonight so far. They're just.
Oh,
I can hear the crunching metal and chrome of that.
Yes.
we actually had to reinforce
you
the
are,
mat for
Solomon.
this match.
Well, they weigh like a ton of
It's
beef.
so heavy.
Josh, I think you accidentally did art.
You did.
Thanks. I'm so happy. This is the response.
Something so
I'm
weirdly
genuinely so
compelling
happy.
about this.
I'm honestly, I'm sorry I'm quiet. It's just so hard to do anything except watch.
Oh, run. That's the rundown. Christine likes to run down them boys. That's one for Christine.
Oh
Now
my god, I forgot the entire conceit of the match. I was like, wow, that was fast.
So there's still 6.5 minutes if Christine can keep that 1-0 lead.
Wow.
I think as fucking dope as the Buick looks, not a chance, right? Like Christine, the Buick is entirely passive.
Christine is intelligent.
Intelligent.
She has thought,
and,
intention.
I mean, it's kind of showing he's been a monster and nothing more. Oh, I think we may have jinxed.
Oh no.
Oh God. What is? Jesus.
Don't pick a car up by their skull.
Oh, that is some
Mission.
twisted
Oh.
steel.
Oh, nice.
I am not.
Yes.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah,
As
tired
you-
of the
side of the
face.
ring, Rita Repulsa is just losing her mind.
Ooh,
the Buick's evened it up.
the portholes.
Oh!
His power comes from his portholes. As long as that purple glow doesn't become more vibrant,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it?
We
cold
have
in here
seen
to you
the
guys?
screen
It's
flash
yeah, it's
a few times.
Yeah.
Christine taunting the Buick.
Now, traditional rules do apply, so countouts, disqualifications, those are all on the table. Oh, yeah, we need to give that move a name. Christine's finishing maneuver. 2 and 1. The fender bender.
That's
yeah.
very
That's good.
good. It's better than.
I have to unmute my microphone. No, that move is called body work.
Oh,
That's also very
That's
good.
also very good. Yeah, no, Christine's is body work because it's more body to body. Bumper to bumper is Buick 8's big boot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
or fender bender. Yeah.
But props to Ori Gringo for giving me
Thank
a
you.
chance.
Smell peppermint and cabbage.
Rope break.
Yeah, rope. If you touch the ropes, or if you can break the plane of the ropes, it breaks a pinfall or submission.
That's why they're being drug away from the rope, not just drug around the ring.
Yes.
Oh,
They-
you guys,
They're
you guys
moving
do
them
not
further away
protect
from the
me.
rope so they can't grab it.
You guys just let me go.
2. All right. There.
tight.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Sneaking.
Oh,
1.
That's the Arnie.
Oh my God! Sneaking a pinfall immediately after. Christine. 3-2. 3 minutes left. Can Christina hold this lead and become #1 contender for the Maximum Overdrive Championship?
did you just call her Christina?
I thought I said Christina. Oh!
Oh!
There's the fender bender. 3. Oh my! We are back to being tied up with less than 3 minutes remaining in this match. Ooh! Christine wisely stepping to the side.
Is it weird that this makes me want to play Twisted Metal real bad?
Oh, that's the windshield smash.
I'm excited for that show.
I have terrible move names. Windshield smash, because he went face first into the.
I get it.
The trick to naming conventions is making sure that the move is a finishing or signature move, because then it builds the lore.
I thought he was
You know, I
over
can't
the
tell
rope.
the difference.
Do pinfalls count on outside the ring?
No, everything is to be inside. Oh my God!
Oh, we've got some Team Buick happening in the chat.
Yeah. Ori Gringo's all on that.
We've got less than 2 minutes. What are you guys thinking? Who do you think's gonna come out?
They're tied up, right?
Yeah, they're tied up 3-3 right now.
Oh, license and registration.
Oh!
The license and
nice.
registration. Nice.
That's good. 4! Christine back in the lead, 4-3.
I feel like for the second time in the past, 6
Wow.
months, I have to fucking cheer for Christine.
Yes, you do.
Why does this keep happening?
That's really good.
Mecha Wendigo. Hell yeah.
Now I need to
that's
make a
just
Wendigo.
great combination of words.
Oh, Wendigo. It's
That was
Wendigo,
the
right?
tire toss.
There you go. Oh, here we go.
Ghosts are dead.
That's the porthole.
Poor Olga.
60 seconds.
60 seconds is gonna tie it. Oh my God!
I got it. It's going to be
60
Christine.
seconds if Christine can get a
She's-
chance to look at the clock.
She's just so vicious. It has to be Christine.
Izzy makes a point. Have we seen the Buick 8 and the Wendigo from Pet Cemetery in the same place?
That we have not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Here we go. It is tied up 4-4 with 30 seconds remaining.
Who's gonna take it?
Someone's got to pull this out. God. The outside of the ring. Here we go. Can't get a pinfall or submission out here,
They
guys.
can be counted out here?
Yeah, they can be counted out, which would be disqualification for both, and they both get a pinfall from it. Here we go.
What?
It's a draw.
Oh, no.
It's a draw. Neither one of them. We end 4-4. It's his music. The Flying Coke Machine. The Maximum Overdrive Champion.
Oh, my
The
God.
Flying Coke
I
Machine.
can't believe he did this.
Pulsing with green Tommyknocker energy. Here, the Buick 8 stepping up with his little jetpack. Look at it.
Oh, my
Ben, look at his little jetpack. Oh my God. Security, get them separated. Already get them out of here. Oh my God.
Okay, Ben.
Wow.
I need you to agree with me on something, Ben.
I'm dying. Oh
If-
my Christ.
If Josh made Christine and Buick a sexy thing for all of us, that Coke machine thing he did was just him masturbating on our live stream.
And you paid for
That song was called "The Real Stuff" by Jeff Loader,
Nice.
and the lyrics are, "It's the real thing, and you'll never beat it."
Ben, your thoughts?
For very real, almost just passed out. I just. That was not my guess. That wasn't what I thought was going to happen.
What was your guess?
I was so busy trying to formulate the joke. This match, much like the Cars movies, has been a waste of my time.
Good joke. Good joke.
And then that happened, and I grayed out for a second.
How do we move forward from here?
Keaton is
Have a good night, Spanky.
absolutely right that you just reskinned Pepsi Man, and that's a
Pepsi Man have a
compliment.
jetpack?
I wish. I'm
Free tire
dying.
repair.
I ruptured something.
So
Oh,
I guess
boy.
Fight Night 4, it's going to end up being a triple threat for the Maximum Overdrive Championship with the Buick 8 versus Christine versus the Flying Coke Machine.
We need to get Big Juicy in here.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Have an entire inanimate object division? That would be
That's the Maximum
fucking
Overdrive.
It's about time they get their
That's
own
their league.
division.
what
also,
else do we throw in then? If while
Anthropomorph,
we're at
like
it?
Cujo. I'd throw
It's
anything.
not an inanimate object. That's
I said,
ugly.
I said anything
Josh
you can
hates dogs just as
anthropomorphize.
much as Stephen King hates dogs.
I think of dogs as plot devices, Ben.
Next,
I want to
is
see Langoliers versus Tommyknockers as well.
Oh,
forget.
Langoliers.
Don't forget.
in our
Never
next
forget Langoliers.
match, the Marston House versus a knife.
Now the idea of creating a character that is a concept it seems like it breaks my head.
Four. No, concept
Up
here.
next,
Oh my God. Spanky, I'm so glad Spanky got to see the Flying Coke Machine.
Yeah.
The Overlook versus
Yeah, the Marston House.
the
yeah,
Black
okay.
House.
yes.
Thank goodness.
Oh my God. Wow.
That
We
was
have more
fucking
stuff.
Any
dumb.
final
I
thoughts
love
on that match? We've said it all.
It was
Can I
ridiculous.
get a?
It made me hurt myself, and I loved it.
Can I just get a screen grab of the Christine? I just need.
Oh,
a Christine.
Kevin.
We're going to be selling
I'm
Christine
gonna put
posters.
it up in our bedroom. Don't
Marston
Oh,
House
okay.
versus
Yeah,
the
that's
Dark Tower.
All right.
Wow.
We have a grudge match coming up next. I'm very, very excited. This is, if you followed our social media, this is the one I was talking about. We have Alan Pangborn versus Norman Daniels. Hell in a Cell. I gotta say, off the top of that, we've seen Norman's brutality a few times now. And we saw Alan in that ladder match against Leland Gaunt. What are your thoughts? Who do you think has the advantage here inside a steel cage?
It's so good cop, bad cop.
It really is.
Yeah. Two cops enter, and unfortunately, one of them's got to come back out.
All right.
Well, remember, Alan Pangborn is a gunslinger, Ben.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's go down to the ring as the cell dangles above the ring.
Lawnmower from misery. I'm not gonna get over this, you guys.
The Rose.
This
The
music's
Rose
so goddamn
versus
good too.
Rose the Hat's Hat.
Yes.
Remind me the name of Alan Pangborn's.
This is February Affair by Jeff Loader.
Rose Matter versus Rose the Hat, a War of the Roses. It's gotta happen.
And
The
Rosie.
following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Maine. Weighing in at
As I recall,
259
Alan Pangborn took quite the beating in that Needful Deeds match. Leland Gaunt did walk away the victor after suplexing Alan from the top of the ladder to the outside of the ring.
Alan has experienced defeat in his life before, though, and I feel like I don't think that's going to affect him in this match. I think he's coming in strong with a lot of confidence.
I was just thinking, if we're going to have an entire stable of King law enforcement, are we ever going to see Paul Edgecombe enter the ring?
Oh, we could have a policeman's brawl.
Can we have Wild Bill?
I don't like it, but I do like the pun.
Thank you. The pun is great.
Wild Bill, but it is Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, we'll just have Sam Rockwell.
On the stream? Okay.
Yeah.
Solomon John Coffey. That makes me sad to think that I never got to see Michael Clark Duncan wrestle.
Oh, man.
God.
See, people had recommended that John Coffey should be added to the game, but
Out of respect.
he's a pacifist.
That makes sense.
I could not, in all good conscience.
And his opponent from
Mr.
New
Jingles,
York, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Oh, man.
This is talking up close by Jeff.
That title hurts.
Funky.
Yeah, I hate how much I like this song.
Norman, ever since that bull mask really took a monster and somehow made it worse.
Yeah.
I hope that Rosie drops from the ceiling of the cage and beats his ass too.
That would be rad. Yeah,
Alan, get it together.
Is Alan a little intimidated, maybe? By that music?
Oh, Alan versus Collie.
Shit.
Oh, God.
That'd be a good one. Well, I guess a policeman's brawl is happening.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It'll be called the cop-out.
I feel like this is going to be a good match because Alan has the agility, but Norman is just like raw power.
Very, very true.
He's a bull, too, so...
Yeah, he's going to have to fight him like you fight
Although
the
Alan
Rhino
has
in
the
the
white.
Spider-Man game. Yeah.
What does Norman do? Oh my God! If we're not already trapped
Did he
in
steal that from Annie?
Oh my! Did Annie stash that under the ring? Well, I guess
What a dirty birdie.
that means it's not going to be available for her match, which is coming up next.
Oh, thank goodness.
So she may have saved Carrie a bit of a trouble there.
You ever wonder how much stuff they keep under a wrestling ring?
Sometimes the Undertaker for over an hour.
I was going to say, it's all ladders and Danhausens down there.
What the? Oh God!
Oh, no.
What happened?
Sorry. Technical difficulties.
I didn't edit that all the way.
It's fine.
Now you guys have seen
Now
how
you're
the butter is
behind
churned.
the screen. Oh, I'll tell you exactly why. Because I ran this match like 7 times, and they didn't once break out of the steel cage, of the Hell in a Cell cage, and I really needed it to happen. So you'll see.
Are we going to get an Undertaker Mankind moment?
I hope so.
We've been exposed.
Oh no. Guys, wrestling's fake. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Keaton got it. I'm trying to remember when I took control back over now. Because this is me playing as Alan for a little bit. Now I'm just fully breaking.
You're playing? Good job, Josh.
Thanks. I think. Unless I remembered to edit when I switched back to letting the computer go.
Paul, I was reading the screen. Josh is your name.
Yes. I do simulate them all. This was the one I needed to get them outside the cage, and they wouldn't
So you had to
cooperate.
interfere?
Yeah. So I did what I do best, and I played God.
All right. You just said all this.
A guy makes a baby, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, doodly doo.
The point is I have a sense of immortality.
I heard sensitive mortality.
Sensitive. Yeah, I do have a very sensitive.
How much have they reinforced the steel cage since 1996 or whenever
Since
Hell in
mankind.
a Cell was?
Well, I think they've kept the design exactly the same and made no additional safety measures.
Kick ass.
Because if it ain't broke, God!
If it ain't broke, it's going to be soon.
Yeah. It is, it's a little dangerous being this high up in the air. 16 feet over the ring. So it's about 20 feet from the ground.
I just watched that interview that Mick Foley and The Undertaker gave for the anniversary of Hell in a Cell.
Oh, it's so good.
And hearing The Undertaker talking about being on top of the cage, which was an additional 8 feet in the air above the ring.
Yeah.
And looking out and seeing into the eyes of the people in the cheap seats.
That's gotta be so fucking insane.
It was a good
Norman
interview.
is doing a lot of tossing
Yeah.
at the top of this cage.
That's what he does.
Do you think he's trying to throw Alan off?
I mean, this is a good way to end this match. Norman is not above
Murder?
murder.
That's true. Well, he hasn't used his teeth
Oh, he's
yet.
going to bite him right on the tummy.
Oh, on the beam. I'd rather throw me off a cage than squeeze my testicles till they explode.
You know?
If I gotta pick a fate. Oh my God!
I felt
The
that.
thud! The brutal thud! Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
Devin, are you okay?
Now, not a lot of people know that Norman Daniels had a broken foot when that happened.
The crowd chanting. Oh my God!
Oh, no.
The sled. We forgot the sledgehammer has been in the ring this whole time.
Wow, I can't believe he rolled out
Alan-
of that.
Alan Pangborn, somehow still standing. Got to. How is he back up? The man's a gunslinger. We know it.
Okay.
The Castle Rock elbow.
Was the Castle Rock Bottom?
The Castle
Is that
Rock
what-
bottom is the other one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The people as voted elbow. Oh, he's doing his little dance, Ben.
Oh, no. Why is it?
Oh, he was going for the Castle Rock bottom. Norman wisely scouting. Oh, all right. Turnabout is fair play. Right to the dick. Oh my God. Oh,
That's the
all right,
can of
this is-
snake.
This is brutal. Just hammering blows with that sledgehammer.
Do you think Norman's secreting?
Oh, God.
He's a secretor?
He is a secret.
Don't be ashamed.
After
Dang.
brutalizing Norman Daniels.
Norman's dead, right?
I don't know how you can take that many sledgehammers to the face and not be dead.
You know, you think this is a victory for Alan Pangborn, but considering he got that sledgehammer from Leland Gaunt, it gave him the power to win the match, but now he's like impotent or something.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Or something. All right. That final thoughts on that match. What did you think about the outcome?
Thank God. I am
Yeah.
sick and tired of watching Norman Daniels win stuff.
Yeah,
I
that's
legit
really-
almost choked to death on a lemon head when they fell through the cage.
That was amazing.
That wasn't a
That
bit.
was not a bit.
Oh, I thought that.
I was eating my
You
final
could've
last
died.
lemon head, and they went through the cage, and I went, and it went in my lungs.
Aw.
Can the outsider be in the car match? Was the outsider a car? And I don't remember.
No.
It's a
but
monster.
it could. It's. The rules are complicated.
No, it would have to be Langoliers versus the outsider.
There we go.
Or
Oh,
something like that.
Up next, we have the Blue Chambray Championship match. Annie Wilkes, the reigning champion, versus the number 1 contender, Carrie White.
Oh.
We saw Carrie win her chance in that battle royale. So we've seen her in the ring. We saw Annie Wilkes' defeat of CM.
She deserved it.
We've seen them both in action. Let's get your thoughts first. Who do you got coming out of this? What do you think?
We all know what CM's going to say.
I know. It's just I love her so much.
I am glad we got to see Annie tonight.
Yeah, me too. She's tough. And she's killed a lot more people than Carrie. I mean, they both have a high body
count.
count.
Most of them were babies.
I don't know.
I really wish you'd stop reminding me that.
Just let me imagine it was full-grown men.
All right, so we're an Annie favorites now?
I mean, Carrie has an uphill battle here, but she can also throw a car across the road with her brain. So.
That is very true. All right, let's head down to the ring. Let's start this match.
She blew up a bunch of cars.
So many students.
This song is called Doom, and it's by Giallo.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did we see Bloody Carrie last time?
Classic Championship. Introducing the challenger from Maine, Carrie White.
I do want to see Josh's personification of a blue Chambray shirt.
Don't tempt me. There's a denim texture in this game. That's what the belt's made out of.
Aw, thank you.
And Annie Wilkes' music is titled...
This is Annie Wilkes' Snow Face by Jeff Loader, and it slaps so super epic hard.
She is the Internet's classic champion, Dirty Bird.
Wait, what? I thought it said she's the internet's classic champion.
It's the Internet Classic. That's what the name of the championship is.
Gotcha.
Annie is ready to fight.
Got that belt slung over her shoulder like it's a famous writer.
She feels like she rescued that championship from you.
She did.
CM, how did you recover from that match? How was that?
It was great because I was going to win no matter what the outcome.
Yeah, it was. We were worried for you.
I mean, Annie is really strong, so I understand Carrie's headspace right now. I imagine she's feeling nervous, but determined.
Number 1 prize in the women's division. The Blue Chambray Championship. Here we go.
I feel like Carrie's advantage, too, is all that blood is going to be really slippery.
Yeah.
She's also got a lot of speed. We've seen how fast Carrie is.
Annie's a powerhouse, but she's not fast.
Ooh, an ankle lock. Oh, that would have been... I should have done that. Oh my gosh, see? Annie Wilkes trying to slow down the pace early.
Looked like she was trying to break her in half.
I think she absolutely was. What? Oh God, Carrie throwing her into the turnbuckle post. Carrie is not afraid to play dirty. We know Annie Wilkes isn't going to play fair. She is a dirty birdie. Carrie taken to the sky.
It's prom drop.
Ah, yes.
It's like throwing a piece of paper on a building. It is an impressive show of athleticism, but I just don't see it doing any good.
She's going to have to put a lot of work in to wear any down. Oh, God. Yeah, up high on the top ropes is not Annie Wilkes' place, I think.
No.
Oh,
Well, it doesn't really give her that, like, stone totem look.
Yeah.
CM, she dragged her into the middle of the thing so that she wouldn't be able to get her feet on the ropes. Just,
Thank you, Devin.
just letting you know, so that you're included in the wrestling.
Oh, she's looking.
How many sledgehammers are there?
She,
Oh,
no,
it's a
she
baseball
has a
bat.
baseball bat. Oh, my God.
Okay.
We talked over the intro. This is a no disqualifications. I forgot to mention that.
Wow. Oh, now
Carrie
Carrie's gonna
White
get
actually
something.
requested that it be a no disqualification match.
Oh,
Yes.
but Annie's not gonna let her do it.
Oh God. Oh yeah, you're not gonna move Annie Wilkes if she doesn't want to be moved. Oh, reversal from Carrie. Into those barriers and a sharpshooter. Can't make her tap out. Tapping out outside will not win the match.
Carrie's arm doing a little psychic jig. I don't know what's going on there.
Jeez.
Sometimes you have to punch a high schooler in the throat. Annie going back in for that metal baseball bat. God! Damn!
The bonk!
Did I see blood splatter?
God!
Did I hallucinate that?
That was
Wow, how is Carrie still
brutal
standing?
hit. Yeah, absolutely. It is insane. The animation of the crowd just freezes, and it's eerie as hell. And how or why Carrie decided to kick out there. Forearms. She's revving up. Here we go.
Oh, she's gonna put
Carrie
her in
White's
the
picking up
prayer
steam.
closet.
I think this really shows how good of a technical wrestler Annie Wilkes is, that she can really sell these hits
That's true.
when it is so obvious that Carrie cannot hurt this woman in any meaningful way.
I don't know, but maybe she's using telekinesis to make her hits more effective. Oh God! Kick to the face. Oh, taking Annie back to. Oh,
Oh wow.
What?
that's a long way for an Annie Wilkes to fall. Are we about to get a new champion? And oh, 2 count.
Nah, you can't
Oh,
take
what
that.
is?
Wait.
What is happening? Holy shit! She is a nightmare. What? Oh my God!
What the fuck?
No! Straight into misery. Oh my God.
She did that like Carrie didn't weigh anything.
Shit. That is
Now what is Annie getting?
oh no. All right.
Annie just celebrating.
Is she gonna use that table to hobble her? Is Carrie gonna go on the table?
Oh my God, that is quite possible.
If that happens, that's gonna be it. Carrie doesn't stand a chance.
Carrie's fighting back with everything she has. Annual into the turnbuckle. Not a great place for her. Here we go. And springboard bulldog.
That's cool.
Beautiful.
Here we go. Is that it for? Do we have a new champion?
We gotta use.
And 3/4. Carrie is not happy with the ref right
We
there.
gotta use the table.
Yeah, get this guy out of here.
Lots of heat
that-
on the ref.
I feel like the ref is someone's #1 fan. Ben, what is our ref's name?
Huh? Don? Is that
Yeah, Don.
Huh? Don?
Don.
Oh,
I hate
Annie's
that.
setting up the table. What's she gonna do?
This is not a good place for anyone to be in.
Ooh. Going for the pin.
That's,
Oh.
Yeah, to no one's
Okay,
surprise.
why'd she set up the table if she wasn't gonna use it?
She saw an opportunity to go for a finish here. She did. Maybe her aim was off because she spun around too much with the table. She thought the table was there.
Wow.
Now, Josh, I always wonder, was that blood on Carrie? You think that was real?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think it was pig's blood.
I will have
Oh,
to.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes
that's
sense.
very. It's in her rider. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, Buddy drove here.
Makes sense.
All right, now we thanked Detective Fishboat earlier for doing the overlay and our countdown intro, but in the meantime, a little behind the curtain, things have been a little tense, and he said he was going to show up. And I told him that he wasn't allowed to show up, that he was going to be barred from entering. Even if he came all this way, he was not going to be able to do it. He assured me he was going to be here watching, but I haven't seen him pop up in the chat yet. And that's kind of making me nervous because the show's...
Maybe
we only
he's
have
just
one
not
more
feeling
match.
chatty.
We only have one more match left. And hold on, I'm getting something. All right, we got something backstage if we can go. Security engineer Devin Alexander... fighting Detective Fishboat, who was trying to enter the backstage.
I forgot he looked like that. I forgot we allowed Anthony to do that.
Yes, that is. Shout out to, again, Detective Fishboat on Twitch. Go give him a follow. Oh my God!
Wow.
Security engineer Devin Alexander sporting his Leslie Vernon mask on his hip and his Santa hat on his head.
He
the
collects
His
what he
trophies.
defeats. Yeah.
That's
Oh my gosh,
amazing.
wait a minute. So if Devin defeats Detective Fishboat, who has my
just
face on his body, is my face going to be on Devin's body?
It is now that you've said it out loud. I told Devin it could be the streamers, but yours is way better.
I want the hair.
It's the design.
Thank
He
you,
has a sense
Discord.
of style, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, Detective Fishboat has a sense of flair.
The
So
Day
glamorous.
Glow scuba goggles, the shirt that says Fishboat, which is not his handle.
What you guys can't see, but which I saw very up close, is the absolute horror show that is Detective Fishboat's actual face.
Oh, his face is
under that
bad.
mask. It is a nightmare to behold.
We spent hours on that face.
Yeah.
That's why he was barred from ringside.
He kept screaming, narrower, longer, narrower,
Fish lippier.
fishier, taller.
Someday I'll have to learn how to do the shout-out command for DT Fishboat. I'm so bad at Twitch.
It is true.
DT Fishboat,
Ooh.
PhD. He's
We've
a
never
doctor.
been on the website.
Studio engineers really... Wow.
Oh, what is...
Oh, no.
I
Stronger than I
lost
look,
track of who
but
was
also-
doing that move.
It was a
As
series
dumb
of
as I look.
reversals upon reversals.
His legs are enormous, is what you gotta remember.
He does seem to be twice your size.
You're doing good, though.
It's by follower count is how we established size. And his is much bigger than Devin's.
Thank you so much, Solomon, for that
Thank you,
shout-out.
Solomon.
Everyone go follow DT Fishboat. He is the best.
So, Devin, if you type that in, it'll link his. That steel chair is getting a lot of work.
It's the complete silence that is really selling it for me.
Well, the hope was that Anthony would be in the chat and we could talk shit the whole time.
I mean, we still can. Fuck that guy. Keaton said there's a shout-out command / shout-out. Unless you're doing this through Steam Elements, I know nothing.
I'm barely... I'm having PTSD.
You're busy.
Thank God.
You're busy winning a match.
All right,
I wasn't sure.
Good job, Devin.
I kind of did black out for the last third of that, so I was hoping that I was going to win that. But that explains why I have that enormous neon orange headdress in my bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just pending.
Have you been just using it as a nightlight this whole time?
It does glow on its own.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
All right, folks. It is time for our main event. I just bumped my mic. It is, once again, we have George Stark leading Team Bachman, Thad Beaumont leading Team King. Any last-minute speculations? Anybody we haven't seen tonight that you might... One more guess, one more person.
So I would assume that none of the wrestlers we've seen so far tonight
Correct.
Because they're exhausted already.
Oh, this is a grudge match. Nobody's going to want somebody who's been in a match tonight already.
I hope we see some new faces, some new faces that we have not seen in past fight nights. Now that we've entered the realm of inhuman wrestlers, I'd love to see Cujo join the fight.
I'm really glad that I've struck a chord with Ben right now. I've made a lasting
my whole deal
impact. It's my whole deal. Sam, any last guesses?
I'm thinking maybe a flag.
One of the flags?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
not sure which one, but
All right,
probably wizard flag.
Let's find out.
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone.
Oh, it could be anyone.
Could be anybody.
Wait, it could be anyone? Welcome to the ring, Teddy Roosevelt.
What is this song?
This is... Oh, we're going to see Team Bachman.
This is
Ray
Traded...
Garrity, number 47.
This is Traded Souls by Jeff Loader.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Boys. And a little boy.
Yeah.
He's just their backpack.
Wow. He is. This is cool.
Balancing out the two powerhouses.
Hey, I was right about one.
You were.
At a combined weight of 800.
They look like his bodyguards.
They do. Strong choices from George Stark.
Yeah, he's obviously just going for sheer force. But that's very George.
I'm very interested to see how Garrity and the Major will get along on the same team.
True.
Team Bachman
Do you
has
have a lot
the
of
most
history?
fun, I think.
Well, George's whole thing is just wanting a body.
That's true.
Yeah, they're not quick, are they?
I feel like Ben Richards has burst speed to him.
Yeah.
I am glad that Ben Richards has joined us in this form.
Yeah.
That was for you, Ben.
Appreciate it. And Team King, headed by Seth Rollins.
The captain of Team Bachman.
And their partner, representing the tree.
I think we're all lucky that he has not begun to ripen.
I think all the fighting keeps him together.
I'll take a ripe, George. Oh,
What you said?
I said a ripe.
I thought you said, I'd take a red George.
Now, for those of you who are not familiar, the Survivor Series style match, 2 teams of 4 start the match. Just like the tag match, there was only one legal person from each team in the ring. Pinfalls, submissions have to happen in the ring, but it is an elimination style, so you have to beat every member of the opposing team to win tonight.
Can I toss out another idea for our inanimate object match?
Yes.
Please.
The pie from Thinner.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Good. Yeah, Seth Rollins' gym is like right down the street.
Yep.
We go in there all the time.
He
First
trained
name
me.
basis.
I do wander in actually whenever I'm down there because it's usually one of the guys. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Dream
That's
Team.
I forgot Fab looks like
Weighing
this.
in at
Bad bod.
220 pounds.
Just the smugness and the fanny pack.
It's a
Look how
big.
packed his jeans are.
Those thick apple fritters.
He's got those apple fritter jeans.
Yeah, those apple
Instead of apple bottoms.
Yeah. Sponsored.
What is... Did we say this song title?
This is election year. Rachel Floating.
Let's see who we've got for Team King. It's gonna be tough.
We're gonna need some heavy hitters
Yeah.
on this one.
Pennywise.
Here we go.
1 pound. The
Fantastic.
original.
Roland Deschain, Randall Flagg, and Pennywise.
I was thinking they all had to be like heels or faces.
No, they just had to be King or Bachman.
This track is called Remember Every Scar.
Nice. Because Garrity's a face. Garrity's the only
That's
face
true.
on his team.
Well, I guess Garrity's kind of...
That's
He's
true.
flawed.
Yeah.
This is interesting because we have some enmity on Bachman's team with Garrity in the major. Do you think Roland recognizes Randall Flagg?
In this form.
Yeah.
I bet he does.
Oh, he has to. He has to feel it.
Maybe he doesn't know what that feeling is yet, but he's going to figure it out.
Why is Pennywise yelled? Because he takes the form of whatever you're afraid of the most. And I'm terrified of big meaty men. Slapping me and throwing me around.
Slapping me.
Oh, God. Ben Richards just hoisting him
That's
up.
just showing off.
Just holding him by his fanny pack.
Oh!
Just letting all the blood run.
Big
to
meaty
his
men
head before dropping.
slapping me.
Now, that is not a good place to find yourself in the Bachman corner. That the lone member of his team here. Quick tag to the major.
Thank you, Solomon. Yes. God, I love Big E. Is Big E gonna show up?
God, I wish.
If Thad has so many things in his pockets, why does he need a fanny pack too?
Because all that's in it, those aren't in his pockets. That's in them Jergens. Another quick tag.
George.
What is Randall? Classic Randall Flagg.
Now, do you think that was like a purposeful attack, or does Randall just see a butt and just
He
go
can't help
for
it,
He just
yeah.
had to go pinch a butt. Tag to Pennywise. The problem is that Ben Richards is not afraid of clowns.
No, it's
Oh
true.
God, what is... All right, I guess Randall Flagg was intentionally going for George Stark.
Team Bachman has such a disadvantage just because of the energy in this stadium, right? Because, like, if you're in this room, you see three of King's biggest, right? Roland and Randall and Pennywise. Like, of course, you came to the arena to see them fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's got to affect your performance to have everyone booing you, right?
That's very true. Both teams working very well together.
Yeah, I'm surprised that this has lasted so long.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And a power bomb over the top rope. I knew this match was going to turn dirty. I wasn't sure Roland Deshane was going to be the first person to do it.
This is Gunslinger era Roland with the first book Roland, who's just a little mean.
Where he's just fucking unhinged.
Yeah. It's all for the tower, man. Anything goes. Wow.
Hammering George Stark in the face.
It's the reloader.
There we go. He throws him in and just watches him writhe around for a second. Not enough Thad back. Oh.
how out of place must Ray Garrity feel?
And they had to have picked Garrity for a reason.
Well, he's got the
True,
stamina.
Oh.
We know that.
Did Roland just copy a move out of Flag's playbook?
You did.
Him and this Flag are getting along better than I expected. It's the denim.
Yeah. You wear that Canadian tuxedo and people just want to be your friend.
Yeah, after the match, they're going to go out for some tuna fish sandwiches. Just hang out, you know.
Pennywise and the Major. Just
This is interesting.
Now,
very excited.
now, if this were to happen, what do you think? What do you think Pennywise's form he would take fighting the Major? Yeah, the proletariat.
Yeah.
Whatever a Bigfoot is afraid of. I'm sorry, everyone. I just remembered something CM said in the last episode we recorded that won't be released for a month and a half or something.
No, it'll come out in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Cool. Ever since we recorded that, sometimes I will just think about Bigfoot, and I will just start laughing.
You're welcome.
Oh, good Lord.
Major turning the tables on Team King here.
I am waiting for a Major Pennywise matchup here.
Pennywise is gonna. They've all done it.
They've all done it. Get in there.
Wow.
Team King loves butts.
Oh, Ray Garrity. Poor buddy getting tagged into.
Roland's
no good
doing
matchup
something
here for
wrong
him.
to a young boy.
Did he just? Oh no! Just. Yeah, exactly. Just brutalizing him in the corner and
Ray
talking
Garrity's-
trash.
Ray Garrity's whispering in Roland's ears his last words. I need you to tell my mom something for me.
Garrity and Pennywise in the ring together.
Yeah.
Diving elbow, stopping Ray Garrity's heart, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like Garrity's the only one who could defeat Pennywise of these.
Yeah,
That's
just the magic of childhood.
Yep.
Maybe that's why they brought him on the team.
They're trying to psych out Pennywise.
Yeah.
They have to have Garrity perform the ritual of Chud.
What? Oh,
Oh.
Power bomb by the Thad bod. Oh, poor Garrity. Just the sacrifice. He's become the sacrificial lamb.
Is that a bad dad?
I love that fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger has done nothing so far. There he goes.
Jesus,
That ref lucked out.
Randall Flagg running an elbow into the Major, knocking him off the side. This just turned into utter chaos for a hot minute.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening.
Garrity has got to get himself out of this corner
Yes.
and make a tag. Oh, springboard off the ropes.
There he is.
I think Garrity's making a mistake. He should really be going for a tag right now. Oh! Standing moonsault. Thad rolled out of the way.
Now this is fun. If you look really closely in the crowd on the right side of the screen, you can see an Italian ghost.
If that makes no sense to the chat, listen to our long walk episodes.
No, it's okay. I'm just going to keep making deep cuts.
Oh, just let him pin him. Just let him pin the kid.
What was...
Oh, God, here we go again.
Ooh, Garrity. He's really not giving up.
Pennywise just cleared out a side of the ring here. Oh, Garrity tagging the Major.
Oh, this isn't going to end well. Oh, my God!
A double team move from Ray Garrity and the Major. Not what I was expecting tonight.
Now Ray's going after Pennywise. Oh, nope. Changed his mind.
Jeez.
Absolute disregard for...
Oh, breaking the arm.
Thank you, Solomon.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Solomon.
Thank you,
Have a
Solomon.
good night.
Proud of you for adhering to a bedtime.
This has been pretty strong chaos, pretty even back and forth. Who do you think is going to be the first team to lose a member?
So much is happening. I can't process who is in the league.
The legal men are now Ben Richards and Roland.
I feel like Team King is going to be the first.
Feels like they've been fighting a little bit of a more aggressive match, but
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, George Stark's not going to let
George
it
wasn't going to let
happen.
that happen. Thad has the fanny pack. Solomon asked who has the fanny pack. That's good. Oh, God. Reverse in there.
That is what would happen.
So great.
He gets tired in the middle of
He's so proud of how heavy he is. Oh, Thad. Stepping in to get Ben Richards might not be the best idea.
Yeah, I love Roland's move. The idea to drop your opponent on top of yourself is not a good plan.
Giving him a back rub.
That move's called the friend maker, Ben. I just want my friend.
That's how men of his age make friends.
Just drop another man on yourself.
What Thad was doing?
Yeah, weighted blanket.
Oh!
Big mistake. Gave Ben Richards time to get to George Stark.
Oh, and George wants to take him out himself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, we didn't have the dark hole for long. As Thad tags out.
Both fighters
Effective.
whiffing
What is
entirely.
sailing George through the air like it was nothing.
Rolling to shame, knows when to hold him, knows when to fold him.
Oh! George Stark has been busted open on the king-size turnbuckle. And sent flying by Pennywise and Roland to shame.
Good night.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Oh my God. The referee,
So hard that the ref was like, nah.
the referee called for his elimination. Jeez. All right, that's a severe beating.
I didn't realize that was part of the rules, that if you just punch a guy enough times.
The referee has been instructed that if any competitor is knocked unconscious, that they be medically removed from the ring.
Yay, welcome to the stream.
What up?
Hi, Topper.
Oh,
Welcome
is
to the
Garrity
main
out?
event.
Oh, no, he's still in.
Welcome
Team
to the main
Bachman is
event.
one member down.
Pure chaos.
Oh, what is?
God, that move. I want him to hit someone else with a guy so bad.
Like, hit some guy with another guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
here
want
we
him
go.
to pick up. I want him to pick
he's
up
dead.
Garrity and just beat the other guys.
He drew blood on Ray Garrity, which seems only fitting. Pennywise is clearing the ring, man. Oh, what is Garrity throwing his body to the wind, but it's not going to be enough.
No, haven't you seen the behind-the-scenes pictures from it? Bill Skarsgård's just that big.
He's so big.
He's very tall.
Haven't you seen Barbarian, where that girl stays at his house and he eats her
What?
because he's so big?
That's so
not-
good.
Because he's so big.
Barbarian is
It's
really good.
Pennywise
It's really
has drawn
good.
blood on half of Team Bachman now.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Ben Richards risking getting DQ'd.
I might have picked the wrong team.
I feel like Randall Flagg has not been pulling his weight.
Randall hasn't hardly done anything.
He's been sneaky. He taught them all how to throw people off the top rope.
Should slap ass.
How did he jump that high?
Garrity's got hops.
My
Did he just
guess.
slap Pennywise in the face?
Yeah, didn't you see the end of it, part 1? Pennywise's weakness is getting the shit kicked out of him.
My kids.
And another spinning punch. Welcome in for Geeks by Geeks.
Yeah.
Welcome to the main event.
Thank you.
Things are looking bad for Team Bachman.
It's interesting that Pennywise decided to take himself out of the action. You'd think when a child was at their most injured, he'd want to be there. Jesus, Thad. Get out of my way.
Well,
This
you
is-
missed the part earlier in the night
my
when the two
God.
cars fall.
Spinning
Not
backbreaker
a
by
joke.
Thad Beaumont. I don't know what Thad is thinking.
Taking on two of them at once.
Yes. I get that we discussed earlier he's the smallest, probably weakest member of his team. Do you think that's what's...
Yeah, because can we just go over the team members again? So Team Bachman,
absolutely. Do you want to recap, Sam?
headed by George Stark, we have the Major as a Bigfoot, Ray Garrity, and Ben Richards. And then Team King, Roland,
Playing what?
Stand Flag,
What is... Wait!
and Pennywise.
What is that?
Amazing! Yeah, sorry for the geeks. Playing what? This is a match happening live at the Derry Civic
Yeah.
Center.
Wrestling
You're
is
watching
real.
a live pay-per-view.
Hey, Palace.
That was insane. We've seen a lot of weird shit tonight, and I didn't think that Ray Garrity throwing Ben Richards would be happening.
Oh,
Bad.
That really got his second wind, or first wind ever, kind of. He's everybody's daddy now.
It's all the methamphetamines that keeps in that fanny pack.
Did you say methamphetamines?
Yeah.
Yes. A fanny pack full of whoop ass.
I want a remake of The Dark Half starring Stone Cold Steve Austin right now.
Oh my God! Clothesline.
Been eliminated.
All right, that has been knocked unconscious. He's rolled out. That makes Pennywise the new legal member of Team King.
Should have dragged him in the middle.
Should have dragged him in the middle. The Major crawling away from Pennywise.
I'm super glad we clarified the dragging thing because I didn't know.
Oh.
And then when we were all like, haha, and CM's like, wait, that's what they're doing? I was so relieved to finally know.
Oh. Major needs to get out of this match.
The
Oh,
Major-
what is he? What is?
Whoa!
Whoa!
I was just about to say that
Jesus Christ!
the Major is showing some overconfidence, not being used to being the smaller man in the ring.
All right.
He's trying to prove himself, and I don't know what that is.
He was mopping the floor with
Yeah,
him.
I
That's the man.
was. Showing him what a piece of shit he thinks he is. Oh,
He got wrecked.
he waited too long. If he'd gone for that cover right away, maybe he would have had him.
Yeah, Thad is for sure unconscious on the mat outside the ring, right?
Oh,
Is that
yes,
what the camera
yes.
just showed?
Yep, he
He's
is.
just laying there.
Medical is seeing to Thad. So the Dark Hole is out of this match. The team captains are the first to get eliminated.
Did not expect that.
Oh, Thad's getting
All right. Here we go. He's dizzy. He'll be seen to the back. One more time. Oh,
Has been eliminated.
I think he missed
Pennywise
the
is out. Because Thad and George are each the Dark Half. You missed the W on your hole. So together they're the Dark Hole.
Ori Gringo's always missing the W on his hole.
Oh.
What's that?
I don't know.
Question mark?
Sick.
Oh,
Or did.
oh, tough elbows.
Joke is.
Boom! And the Major's been eliminated.
What?
I'm not fully following these eliminations. Like, he just dropped him, and then it was like, nah, he's done.
He hit him with his finishing maneuver and knocked him unconscious. He hit him with the gunslinger.
I guess I get confused that these wrestlers express their unconsciousness by rolling out of the ring.
The referee eliminates them and they roll out.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, the Major getting eliminated is
Here we go. Now we're
tough
sort
hit.
of even sized here.
Yeah, and I did not expect us to come down. We have Randall Flagg and Roland working together as the sole representative of Team King.
You can never get blood out of shit.
Oh my!
Wow.
Ben Richards is done messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Richards should have no fear. He has fought a dude with a chainsaw and
A guy with a hockey stick.
a guy with a hockey stick and a weird dude covered in light bulbs.
A disco man?
Yeah, that sings opera.
Diving elbow to the
The
back.
host of Family Feud.
Go Garrity! Ooh, what is fly? Oh God! Oh, yeah, he's collapsed a lung. The referee has removed him from the match. Ben Richards is the sole survivor of Team Bachman. What is he going to do against Randall Flagg and Roland Deschain?
Honestly, if there's any one of them that can take on two guys, just look at him.
It's true. Only one count. Ben Richards is he's done a lot of fresh tagging. He's been good all night.
He doesn't give up either. That's something about his character.
Absolutely.
I want to watch The Running Man so bad.
You can watch it. We'll stream it right after this. Do I need that on 4K, you guys?
You do. I thought you already had it.
Yes.
I don't have Running Man on 4K.
Then you need it on 4K.
Okay. Thanks.
This easy teamwork between Flag and Nolan makes me so nervous.
Yeah, it seems wrong.
Right.
I do like that Garrity is giving his feet a rest at ringside.
Unloading with those hands.
Oh, they're best friends.
What is Flag doing? Up on top. Oh my God! Oh no! He's crushed him!
Oh, he obliterated his
Holy
balls.
shit! He broke that man!
Oh, God, he's here.
Wow.
Here we go. Congratulate Team King!
It had to be. As tough as the Major and Ben Richards are, we have at least 2 demigods.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeez. What? Congratulations,
Jeez.
Team
Yay.
King. That was outstanding.
That's awesome.
Great match. Everybody in the chat, throw up any highlights, and we'll read some of yours. So I want to go to you guys. From everything we've seen tonight, what are some memorable moments?
Before we move to that, I
Yeah.
do want to say that last match, I was expecting the real Stephen King and Richard Bachman to come out. I thought it might happen, but next time.
I can see why you would think that because we've had a lot of surprises.
Yeah. The
vehicles.
the entrance of
That was insane.
Rosie
Oh,
was an
yes.
amazing moment.
So strong.
The psychosexual car battle was something I'm going to be thinking about for a while.
Why was that match so horny for all of us?
It was super
It was so horny.
I don't know.
It's the horniest designs you've ever made.
The brutality of Alan Pangborn with that sledgehammer at the end of the Hell in a
Yeah.
Cell.
Devin almost choking on a lemon head because they did a mankind.
Straight up.
That was pretty intense. Devin, do you have a moment?
No, just the demo derby. Just the whole thing.
Was it Buddy Repperton's music that was
Oh,
sort of the,
Buddy Repperton's music was insane.
That hit
Another
so
shout out to Jeff Loader.
Yeah.
Incredible work.
giving
So
us
good.
custom music, which is so
Yeah.
awesome.
Music.
All that shit is so amazing.
What's tie mean, Ori Green?
All right, you know what? I kept saying that I was only going to do 3 of these and be done. But
It's fun, man.
I've had so much fun doing this one, and we've just made up several matches that now need to happen. So you're hearing it. We're having Yep, it is confirmed in my earpiece. We are having a Fight Night 4 that is going to happen.
I'm
Yes.
glad the producers agreed.
Producer, it's been greenlit. Stephen King's people are sending the cease and desist that is coming. Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
We'll just put it under some stuff. All right, I think that's it for us for the night. Any announcements that we have stuff coming up? Yeah, you do. For Geeks by Geeks.
You can rewatch this, I believe.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
For like at least 60 days or 30 days. Or
It'll be here on Twitch, and it will be on our YouTube in full length
You
by
can see
this
our
weekend.
beautiful intro by Detective Fishboat. You can listen to all of our beautiful themes by Jeffrey Loader. Boy, howdy. And you can go back and just see what you missed. Of all
should.
3 of them, this is the one to go back and watch and see what
Wild.
you missed.
We need to make a Spotify playlist of all the intro music. And stuff.
Things are in the works.
all right.
Don't even stress on
Hint
that.
of things
It's
to
being
come.
taken care of.
Until then, thank you guys all for coming and joining us. It's so much fun to do these shows, and it's so great that you guys even want to come hang out. For Benjamin Graham and CM Alexander and studio engineer Devin Alexander, I'm Josh McCon saying thank you and good night.
Peace.
Bye.